we're back with another episode. This campaign of Charterstone. Me, Shelby, and Mike over there. So, where are we? What episode are we on?
I think it's 8.
8?
I don't know. Could be wrong. Could be 9. Let's see. Oh, it says story 11.
It's got to be 8 because we've done it in groups of 2.
No. We did an odd number.
There was one, there was 3.
So I think we completed 7.
I don't know. Point is,
all right. When we get to
when
I get to posting this video, I'll have the record of how many are done, and then I'll let you guys know which video numbers.
Yeah.
So how many victories do you have?
How many victories do
Oh,
I
yeah,
have? I
that's
have
the
1,
count.
2, 3, 4, 5,
I have 1,
6,
So
7.
So
So
it's
we're not
6.
necessarily. No.
Okay. Alrighty. Setup. Sky Islands. Everybody already put theirs out there, right?
Yep.
We're skipping the inactive charters because there's no empty plots. And now set up peril by putting 1 on every building.
So there's not going to be all the peril because there's 3 empty clouds.
Yep. Alright.
Start with these 2.
Let's see, I should have 3 in my hand. I only have 2, so there's an extra one out here somewhere.
Or maybe an extra one got stuck in the box somewhere.
Let's double check. I dropped
Oh,
them.
there's 2 on.
Nope.
Yep.
See?
Okay.
Alright, that's it.
Alright, peril done. Set up the general and personal supply by revealing 3 objectives on the objective mat and the 5 random advancement cards.
What do we got? A new one. Proper host, have at least, no, it's not new. Have at least 3 guest cards, have at least 3 influence tokens, and have at least 3 item cards. Okay.
Okay, so from your charter chest, select 1 persona card, place all of your advancement cards face up, make sure you have your 12 influence tokens, place your victory point marker on 0, we already did that, and then collect your ongoing glory bonuses, which mine is a gold, if someone would be so kind as to pass that my way.
Ongoing glory bonuses.
On the back of your box, other side.
Oh,
These things.
so
And I need a capacity, and I get an extra persona, so... Capacity.
oh, okay. So I think I'm good because 1 is a minion to start off with. Right, and then I got.
And I get a card. Oh, wait. Did we not do this yet?
Nope. That's after
Help me read
everybody
this again.
theirs.
Okay.
That gives me what?
You got 1 on the influence track to start, 1 extra minion.
And I start with a minion. No, I start with.
You should have had however many were in your box. You could have held up to 3 different ones. Now you get an additional 1 from the general supply.
Okay.
And then you get a capacity and an extra persona card, which you already got your persona card already.
1 of these. Chef. I don't remember what all these minions do. $1. Well, I think that is chef. I'll do a robot instead of one of these. Where's a robot?
Okay, everybody got their glory bonuses done?
Mm-hmm.
Then we roll a Charterstone, so you go first. The guidepost for this game is to have the most peril tokens. The Forever King wants us to get rid of all the peril, especially the ones in your charter. I don't know if that affects the outcome.
Oh, it's me.
Okay. Okay, I've gone first ever in this game. Not that I really worry about it. What does the cat do again?
It's victory point when you place it, victory point when somebody uses the...
Okay.
Where's the victory point?
Yep.
So, let's see. We
someone to put another persona in play.
One
influence and one card. Oh, and I need a victory point because I placed to begin with. Right. Okay. Me?
Yes.
Alright, so what do we got over here? We got a bunch of guests. Is that what I'm seeing? It's upside down, doesn't help.
There's 2 guests.
Guests are just triggers when you get this stuff.
Yeah, okay, those are the guests, and these are assistants.
It's a friend. There's the victory point one.
Wait. Whenever I place a robot,
yep,
I gain an advancement card. That's the one.
That's the one he stole from me. That's the one I wanted.
Yeah.
Well, I got a reason for it, so.
I'm sure you do. So did I.
That's a building.
Yeah. But I need a sacrificial card right now, not necessarily. Although this one's kind of nice, and it's Mike's build.
And it's worth 15 points.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, so robot's gonna go over here. Get that. Get a clay. And since it's a robot, I take a card.
Guest wizard.
Okay. I'm going.
Lots of guests out there.
Oh, and because I used building with a no, that was to get clay, not to spend the clay.
Alright, I'm gonna put my butler in the forest. I'd like a wood and a gold.
Your butler.
My butler. Butler.
Gain $1. Oh, yeah. And I'm going here. So I'm going to spend an iron. Gain a gold, and each time
I kind of hold myself last time. So I could either do this to build a building, or there was something else to build a building.
Or you can pay 3 gold.
3 gold and 2 influence.
Well, it's 2 influence plus the plus those, or 3 influence.
3 influence plus. Well, the resources is really to slow down because the gold is it's easier for me to obtain the gold.
Building is charter to gain a victory. No, I didn't. Okay, so I gotta have to. This is gonna get. It's gonna be okay. Which one of these did I activate?
Right. It's gonna like check your card every time.
I am done for the moment. Yes.
I actually gain another victory point because whenever I place a minion, I gain a victory. That's a minion, right?
It's a minion. Yeah.
Okay, so any of these are considered minions. Okay. So we are going to go over here, pick this up, and then he gets me a resource, so the clay that he gives me, I'm going to spend right away. These other 2 get another golem. And 2 victory points. 1, 2. Plus 1 for placing a minion. Plus 1 for using a building with a victory. With a cost.
All the victory points over
there. I'm not even like trying, it's just kind of the way it's
just
going.
How it's going. Okay. 2. So I'm gonna do this way. Ghost goes here. I'm going to have to place one of these. Ghost. And then I'm gonna spend 1 to get 2 wood. Thank you.
In the market to gain, so it's a gold and a resource. Okay, that's interesting.
I will build a building for 3 gold and 2 influence. I have 1 building. Oh, wait a minute, I can't do that until the peril token's gone, right? Is that correct?
I don't know.
Yes, to build on top of your...
The peril token has to be gone first.
There has to be no...
There's another building and Mike forgot to pull out, by the way.
There has to be nothing on the building.
So the peril tokens have to be gone.
Yep.
Never mind. Give me back that stuff.
You took the peril token off
You have been
here.
foiled.
2 things. Go back.
So I need to get the peril token off of that thing. That seems easy enough. So there has to be nothing on it, including a peril token. That's just annoying, is what that is.
3 gold
actually.
or 2 gold over there?
3 gold, 2 influence.
3 gold. Right.
All right. Do I want to buy a robot? Hell no. So I won't.
Okay.
Sounds fair to me, Mike.
I don't want any more minions. I've got too many as it is.
Sure. Not for me. More minions is better. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I'm going to generate a brick, which I'll immediately spend for gold and a victory point. 1 victory point for placing a minion, 1 victory point for using a building with a clay cost. And the clay is spent. What do I generate there? Gold. That's the only thing I'm missing. Gold.
I'm going to my worker over here, spend 3 resources for 4 victory points and a gold. Move my victory point doodad.
How many?
4.
Person on play, I need to sacrifice an influence and a card. Well, that would be kind of what does this thing do? 2. Interesting. You should have given me everything unaccountable. Okay, I'm gonna send this home slice over here to over here. Use an influence to gain a grain and a gold. Grain. This is grain, yes?
Yep.
It's a bushel of grain, I guess.
A bag.
I need to spend an influence right there, and then a gold.
Alright. I'll go over here to the manor. Spend 2 gold to get a butler, please.
A bootler?
A butler.
This looks like it might be a bootler.
Thank you. And I gained a victory point and an additional victory point for being in my charter.
Okay, so I am going to spend that to gain 2 gold. Whenever I use a building in the starter to gain gold, gain another one. So I gain another one. And then since all my workers are out there, they're coming back.
Alright, I am going to send him out there. Oh, no, not yet. I'm going to send him over here, spend a gold and a resource. Pick up a card at the market. Okay.
My butler. I'm gonna come over here to the studio. I need 1 gold for placing him. I'll spend 3 wood to take that bread. And I gain 2 victory points. Sorry, 3 because it's my charter. There we go.
That's kind of what I was looking for.
Alright, I'm going to pick up.
also pick up, and I gain 2 victory points for picking up 2 butlers.
Now I can go over and visit this building thing. 3 and 2. And the smithy takes a bye-bye.
No more robots.
Nope. No building robots.
I'm not worried about robots.
Neither am I.
Really want
Neither
it,
am
I'll
I.
get one.
Just elevated a 6 to a 20.
That's all that matters.
All that mattered. You're exactly correct. And I built a building, so I advanced the progress token. When you advance the progress token, gain a victory point, and so I gain a total of 5. So I built the building. And I think that's
it.
I think that's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over here for a clay and a card.
Alright, I'm going to use a butler to gain a wood and gold.
Okay. So over here and spend an influence token and a card to get a persona out of my El Boxo. Gotta start working on these things. This one looks kind of interesting. After placing, yep, I'll be doing a lot of rolling now. After placing a worker in a charter, roll the Charterstone. If it matches, gain 2 victory points.
Cool.
I'll be doing a lot of rolling. It's a gambler.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here for 1, 2, 3. 3 victory points and a gold.
Okay. I'm going to use the lumber mill, 1 influence token, a gold, and 2 wood.
I think I will windmill, spend a resource to gain an influence token back, and because it's a robot I get a card. Just a whole bunch of guests.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, and I roll, doesn't match.
Alright, so that does that. That does that. So let's do this first. We're going to go over there, bump Mike. This is the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Mike. Welcome back.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to spend 3 gold for that. 2 influence. And we are going to build ourselves a sky wharf.
Gain your victory points.
And you put one on the influence track.
Yep.
So that's on victory point. So what's the victory points for?
4.
4 plus 1, 5 for him. So 12 to 17.
Alright.
Who's that?
1 influence, 3
it's one of
gold.
those.
It's points. That's all I remember.
No, it's one of those. It eats up influence tokens,
Well, only one.
but it eats them up.
I'm gonna come use
Yeah.
it.
Alright.
You got it. And 3 gold, please. Cash only.
Cashy.
Cash on the
Cash.
All right, so we'll go over here in green, just because I like green. Let's see if I roll the yellow. I do not.
Aw.
Me?
Yep.
I'm gonna go over here. Gain 1, spend 2. So that'll be a victory point, 2 victory points, and what else am I doing?
I think it's just 2.
2 victory points.
Placed him and
Yep. But I'm gaining.
another one.
I'll go.
Yep. I am going to Charterstone. No, I'm not. I need to do something else first. I need to okay. I'm come to the treasury. I'm gonna pay a wood. I get a gold and one of my influence tokens back.
I will go to the hoedown hall and spend a grain, which gets me 2 gold and an influence token and an influence token for the ghost. And I get to roll the dice. I did not match.
I'm gonna bump Mike over there. It's over there.
Well,
Bring
actually,
out
you're not bumping me.
I'm not bumping? Okay,
Yeah,
you were
it's
picking
just-
up.
yeah.
Alright, no problem.
My guys came back.
Okay.
At the end of the turn. But either way, you get there.
Alright. I'm gonna place my ghosty, which puts an influence token here. 3 wood to gain the picture item
Charcoal
card.
painting?
Yeah. And 3 victory points for me. There you go.
I will go get myself an iron and a card. What do I want? Do I want anything? Well, yeah, guests are going to become useful very shortly. There's going to be a whole row of guests that's going to trigger here in a second.
Yep. Done?
Yep.
I am picking.
Oh, I got to roll the dice. That's right. Nope.
I don't have. Where's my robot?
I don't know.
You picked up my robot, I think. I had a robot
Oh,
on
yeah.
here. Yep. So now I pick up. I was like, if that's open, I'll go use it. But if it's not,
I only have 2. Yeah, 2 robots. Correct. Yeah.
pick up for 2 victory points, please.
I also pick up for 2 victory points.
So I was picking up for 2 victory points.
Personas.
Mm-hmm. It is there.
I will go here just because I can get one of these.
Oh, I think I failed to sacrifice a card when I put out the persona.
Hey, it matches 2 victory points.
2
Yes.
victory points.
So I needed to sacrifice a card. That's not right there to bring out his persona. Okay. I was cheating almost.
Now it's your turn.
Yes, now it is. So what do I want? Let's go. And how do you do these items again? You accumulate the resources, and then where do you go with it?
You pay the
pay 'em
resources and
You
you
just
get the
pay
benefit.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. All right, so gonna send him here for a clay and an iron.
Charterstone.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's my 4 gold, 2 influence tokens. It is box number 30.
And it triggers a circle-y thing. Just so you know. Which, number 30, you say.
Yes, sir.
29, that rules out, so 70, 72. 70 all the way through to 72. 70 and 72. So, that's 71. I'm stuck behind it. There we go. 3 buildings. Isn't that impressive?
We don't have boxes on them, though.
Oh, they're buildings. 29 we already had, right? Yes, we did. Okay. So it triggered the circle, so it triggered all your guests.
Okay. I get to place 1 influence token on here because of that thing. And then I get a victory point and an iron.
So the question here is, what happens if somebody else goes here now?
Each person can put 1 influence
so
token
you
on
can't.
it.
So I trigger 3 guests, which gives me 1 victory point, 2 gold, 2 coal, and a wood. Okay. And then it's my turn.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Well, did you get anything?
No, I didn't have any
Okay.
guess.
Yeah.
I will go here to the alchemist lab and spend a gold and influence token to create 2 resources. And roll the dice. Red. Red's not there. Red's over you. Okay.
Okay, come down here for 3 victory points. Yes. 1 for placing a minion, 1 for using a building with a clay cost, and 1 for here, and a gold.
This is
That's what I say.
very interesting.
That's what I say. I seem to be lagging behind in the old victory point department. Oh,
You'll be
no.
fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be fine. Why would I want to? Because I have to play. Yeah, that stupid 3-point crate building.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be Charterstoning that one anytime soon.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I could replace it with. It's not really worth that much. What are you getting?
I need a wood and a gold.
The usual
Yeah.
butler to the woods.
The butler.
Send the butler out there.
Go chop some wood, butler.
I will go to the iron market to sell an iron for 3 gold and a card, which immediately gets whacked. And gives me 5 victory points and an influence token back. And I'm rolling to see if I get a blue. Nope.
I will go
No, you gotta put another card out.
over
Oh,
here.
there's another item.
Generate another golem. And then that's going to be, gotta spend 1, gain 1. So 3 more victory points. Place of Indian, play cards. No, 2 victory points. Yep.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. I'm glad you're very interested.
I'm very interested. Because this is going to be kind of strange. But
Yeah, well, I'm looking at all these things. And
Alright.
this is never going to get done, so I'm...
Gold and 2 wood for an influence token.
Burning up the influence.
Thank
Me, I'm doing a take back because I don't want to place my ghost.
And me, I'm going over here to gain a pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
A pumpkin.
A pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Pumpkin.
I'm gonna go to the old treasury. Trade in one of these woods for a influence and a gold.
You've seen that somewhere before, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I
Iron.
tend to do it often.
And a card.
I will pick up for 2 victory points, please.
And I will do the same.
Oh, wait. Yes, I do want to do that. That's an influence token and a card to get a persona. Another persona. Get them out. I got lots of blank personas in here. I need to start getting them out.
I need to do the same thing, but
That's a good one to use too. I got to remember I'm using that one because that one's going to happen often. Well, not often, but often enough.
okay. Going here for clay.
Oh, I get to roll a dice on me, and I get none.
Okay.
I am going to. I'm gonna go and build 2 influence tokens, 3 golds. Oh wait, no, that's right. I wanted to do that with the butler because I gained gold back.
Ooh, influence tokens. Bye-bye real quick.
I'm gonna build the palace.
Ooh, fill up the other cloud. No, cover the cheap ass. Don't use it building. Alright, so I'm going to the Alchemist Lab, which cost me an influence token and a gold.
5 victory
And I'm getting 2 those, and I'm rolling to see if I get anything green. No, that's not the right
Did you
one.
move the influence track, the
This?
progress track, for building?
You're good.
Yep.
It's gold and a coal. That's what I saw.
Yes. Wood and a gold.
The butler at work again.
Yep. Well, my persona is a baroness, so she just sends him to do all sorts
Stuff.
of things.
You go do your
Go
stuff.
do things.
I think I will visit the casino and spend 2 grain to get 3 gold, which is 4 gold, due to circumstances beyond your control.
Explain this one again. 1 and 3, and then 1 goes on here, and every time
And
that passes, you
I
get the
activate
coupon.
Every time it does the
I activate my new persona that says I can select it from the mat or the top 3, put them back in any order.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Something different. Well, put them back in. Okay, put them back in that order. Here comes another guest. The guest list is long and distinguished in my charter. And I'm rolling for blue.
Too bad you don't have the personas that deal with guests.
Yeah, well, I'm looking.
I have them.
Yeah.
Okay, going over here. Gaining 1, spending 1. So that's going to be 1, 2. I think I've been missing out on victory points, but okay. I got to pay more attention. 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3, and a gold.
Okay. I'm going to go over to the field for grain, please.
I gotta go to the iron market to sell off my iron for 3 gold. 3 gold and return that.
Okay.
And then I collect my guys.
Alright. I'm going to go over there.
Over where?
The cloud market? Yeah.
Coal market?
Coal market. So I have a question for you. Do you have a special ability or something where I see you put down something then pick up?
You mean pick up all my guys?
Yeah.
It's my persona.
The persona. Okay, that's
It's
what it
using
is. You
ability.
can't.
If you have
right.
no available workers, you retrieve all your workers. Permanently using it just like you. So
Yeah,
spend
yeah.
a coal.
Here's a coal and 3 gold for me.
Yeah, it's the permanently using one like
Yep.
you are. That he's in play every time. Now. Saves me a
enough.
turn.
I'd like another grain, please.
I see. You want the grain, do you?
For now.
Are you sure you want the grain? I think I will go to the pumpkin patch and pay the pumpkin to get a gold and a victory point. I got a victory point.
Boop.
And that's in the... what color? That's black, so that doesn't matter. Nope.
I will go over here, spend 1, gain 1, so that's total 2. So that's minion placement is 1 point, using clay cost 2 points, and then
You gain another golem.
I gain another golem.
One more, please.
I see lots of grain building up over there. But I'll take an iron. Thank you very much. And I will take a guest wizard just for fun.
I will put him down, which gets me an influence. And then I will put 1 influence on top over here and spend 3 gold.
Okay. I am going to hop over here, spend 1 of these grains, and the only friend that's out there is that. Thank you.
There's another one.
Well, I just need 1.
You just need one.
I just need 1.
Just need one.
Okay, you move my points, yes?
Yes.
What do I want to do? Is the question. Think I will go here and burn a friend. Am I gaining any victory points in this charter of mine? Has no victory point gaining, so this can just go away. Burn the friend card and gain 2 victory points. And roll the dice. No.
I will pick up everything for 2 victory points, please. Thank you.
I'm going to do the same, so.
I will. I have no one of those there to buy, so I only have one option for 3 gold. And I gain a card. I will take the 3 and see what I find, because there's nothing useful there. Well, it's an empty charter.
Yes.
It's a crate.
It's a crate.
It's a crate.
Somebody
I could
must have
crate.
discarded it somewhere.
A crate. I don't have to build a building first.
Nope, it's just a crate.
A crate. I think I'll take the crate.
I would take the crates too.
And the crate you have to Charterstone. There's no other option right now, is there?
No, the clock tower can crate.
Yeah, the new thing he built.
2 influence.
And
Versus,
3 iron.
Yeah, but you got more iron generating there. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here.
Did you?
I didn't spend it yet. Do you have to do it right away?
You
I
don't
can.
have to.
I guess it's an option. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
So
mandatory,
watch,
but-
right? If I can get to 3 items, I can score on here too before I use it.
Oh yeah.
Right. So that's why I didn't yet.
Yeah.
That's
Fine.
the only reason.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I keep seeing stuff coming up that's not items, but you know. All right. So I'm going to turn in these 3 minions, and those are here, right?
I figure that's what you're
You
taking.
want the
Yeah.
influence token? Yeah.
Yeah. And then the influence goes there.
And you get 3 victory points.
I get 4 because when I place an influence, I also get a victory point there. So there's
Right there.
Okay. I had a plan, and it just escaped my mind. Okay. Take a wood and a gold.
I will take back.
these are this color.
Yes.
Really? Yep.
6 victory points, please.
6.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's something I didn't think about.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, no.
Nope. Something I did not think about. Well, poo. That's okay. Just have to change what I'm doing here. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna need. Oh, that's not so bad. I'll take a pumpkin, please.
Pumpkin.
Thank you.
I will take an iron and a card, and I think I will go for the top 3 because I know there's a building in here.
All right. I will come over here for a clay, an influence token, and 1 victory point, please.
I'm gonna come over here. 2 gold, 2 influence tokens. Technically it would have been a 3rd gold, but that's from the butler. And I'm gonna build.
Ooh. Almost out of influence tokens for you.
Almost. But I'll gain them back.
I'm sure you will.
That's what you say every time, and then we're like, oh, game's over.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of players.
Okay.
Influence token and a gold.
I get 5.
To gain 2 resources of any
What did that
type,
building
which
do
will
over there?
be these
Which
2,
building?
which
That
is
one?
gonna
Yeah,
be
that's
You can
added
pay
in,
2
which is gonna
influence
pay for
tokens
the
to move
item.
the track.
3
that's what
victory
it was.
points, please.
1, 2, 3.
And I will take this guest card and roll the dice for the black no.
I will.
Boy, the next time we hit guests, I'm gonna have some guests.
Yes, you are. Hotel Mike.
I don't know what
I
I'm gonna do with them, but
I don't know either, but Hotel Mike is
But
open
they're
for
fun.
business. I'm gonna come over here, gain 1, immediately spend it for 1, 2, 3 victory points and a gold.
Okay. Treasury, a gold, and a influence token back.
Got a little bump myself. Influence token and a gold to get 2 of these and roll the dice. No.
Alright, well, I'm gonna come over here and spend 1, gain 1 for a total of 2 spent. So that's gonna be 1, 2 more victory points and a gold for me.
Okay. Take back 2.
I'll spend 1, get 2 gold and an influence token back. And that, roll the dice for black. No.
Pick up
Oh, I
for
get an extra gold, that's right.
pick up for 2 victory points, please, Mike. Can you advance me?
Don't forget your chef.
My chef! Mind the chef harmonies.
Okay, I need to go back to the treasury again. Thank you.
I am gonna go to the windmill, spend a gold to gain an influence token and a card. What's in the... Oh, there's a pumpkin pie. I would like a pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pies are nice.
I am going to go to the clay pit for an influence token, a clay, and a victory point, please, Mike.
I need a gold and a wood. Thank you.
I think I'll visit the cloud port just for something to do. And I can do 3 gold. Let's get me an influence track. And 3 victory points, please.
I am going to...
Oh, and recover all my guys, yes. They're all out.
What were you on here?
Yeah.
Gold, it was gold. I'm gonna go over here and 1, 2, 3, 4.
2 2 influence tokens.
2 influence tokens.
Move the track along.
Oh, I gotta move the track for me too. Cloudport.
No, Cloudport is
22, please. 22 doesn't.
You created.
I created.
You
I
created.
got your victory points already.
Thank you.
Looks like buildings.
I'm okay with
It
buildings.
has the look of buildings. 3 buildings.
This goes away, right?
Yes.
Oh, buildings, you say. So late in the game, that's so not fun. Oh, well, that's the perfumery is kind of nice. The fuel merchant is garbage. The lighthouse. And these go in the box, right?
Yeah, those, well,
No.
You
No,
only
they
get
got
to keep
okay. That
those
right,
ones.
right. I got it.
You can build them.
I can build them or I can discard a card. Interesting.
treasury again. Influence token and a gold.
Alright. I'm gonna go to the grain market. Spending a grain to gain a gold. And an influence track. And roll the dice. Purple.
Yes.
2 victory points. Woohoo!
Okay. Paid off once. That's not
Well,
too bad.
that's
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
It's
Okay,
random. Why
so I am going to go over there. I can't see it. The persona building. Spin an influence. Discard. Which crappy building did I not want? This one. And oh.
I'm going to place my butler at the palace. You would gain a gold, but I'm just going to spend it and gain another butler.
Gain another butler. I'll do the gain an iron trick. Why not get another guest? Just because I like
Just because
guests.
it's fun.
It's fun. It's going to be really fun.
I don't know what you can do with it. But
Well,
yeah,
it's
there's stuff
stuff.
you can.
You
Yeah.
hit that,
Yeah,
I'm going to
it's
get
stuff.
a mountain of stuff. I don't know
I
if
get
it's
the
gonna-
stuff. I just don't know what you're
the
gonna do with
stuff's
the
gonna do
stuff.
I don't know if the stuff's going to do me any good.
That's
but
the question usually.
who cares? It's stuff.
All right, so I'm gonna come over here.
It'll automatically build my pumpkin pie, that's for sure.
For
Oh, I got to roll the dice, didn't I?
1, 2, 3 victory points and a gold for me, please. 3 victory points.
We were neck and neck there for a while, and now you're just. Alright.
I think I'm gonna spend this because I don't see items coming up as something cool.
I'm gonna come to the bakery, spend 2 gold to get me a chef and a victory point.
A chef.
Yep.
All right. What's that silly flame? Oh, it's move the progress token.
Move
Yeah.
the progress token.
I don't like that.
All for it, man.
I don't like
I
that.
just-
I might like that. Oh, but I could Charterstone into it too, couldn't I?
yeah, sure.
I could crate 2 influence, and no, I can't. I don't have enough of that. Okay.
Gain 1.
So, I'm going to the alchemist lab, I think. Yes. Influence token, gold, and 2 resources of my choice.
All done.
And rolling the dice. Red, no.
All right, so one golem and 1, 2, 2 victory points, please.
I'm gonna take it back for 2.
I am going to send this person here to the clock tower and spend 2 influence, 3 iron, to crate.
Don't get to move your progress track down there.
And send an influence token down there. Okay, so move the progress token. Okay, I'm going to create. I'm going to roll the dice now just to get rid of that. And I do gain an advancement card, so I might as well do that. And then I'll. What do I get? I get a straw hat.
Lucky you.
And some victory points, and then I'm creating number 17, which. Ooh. Really? 17 looks like it's probably already in play. That's what I was going, but maybe not. Oh, it's not. The last rule, maybe?
Possibly.
Oh, more cards.
Just
for
the
deck.
treasure cards?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thieves have stolen precious artifacts from the Forever King's personal treasury and smuggled them into your village. As you tinker with them, you discover that they hold immense power. The player who unlocked this crate may gain one of these treasure cards at random, shuffle the remaining cards into the advancement deck. The treasure cards provide powerful one-time abilities to use when you wish. To play a treasure card, you just discard it next to the advancement deck. You may eventually construct some buildings where you can pay and discard treasure cards to gain victory points as indicated on the building.
So I gain one at random.
Yep.
I also got the treasure hunter, the persona. And I got a building, smuggler's lair. The treasure hunter's paradise, no doubt. It's a coal building, which gets treasure cards. Coal, buy a treasure card.
There's actually still one rule hanging out there somewhere.
Aha, treasure card. So I get one at random. And what does it do? You may discard this card during your turn to advance or regress it. Whoa.
So you could do it right now and you'd get all your stuff. But
Well, no, I can advance or regress the
Right.
progress token by up to 2 spaces. Do they all say the same thing?
no. Treasures are all different.
But that one lengthens the game by 2
Or shortens it.
shortens it by 2. And it's discardable at any time. So if somebody triggers that, I can back it up 2 more spaces.
Question would be, then you get to keep it?
So these get shuffled.
No,
in.
it's a one-time use, so you just...
No. Like, is it count against...
Does this go in the... To these?
Like this stuff?
No, it goes in there.
Well, it's not
But yes, you're correct. It counts as a card, so
Right,
you only
so-
get 4 different types
Right.
when you keep them. But no, it's not. It doesn't go in the archive. It goes in the discard pile and is shuffled back into.
So these now get shuffled into here.
Yep.
The discard pile, you said.
No. Those get shuffled into there. The ones that came out of the box.
Yeah.
I'm saying when he uses that, it just goes in the
In the
discard pile, just like
so somebody
anything
else could pick it up.
Eventually, yes.
There can be a lot of treasure cards available now.
Yeah.
Ratio-wise, because there was a lot of them compared to what was left in the deck.
Well, that favors you because you can pick up cards left and right for the most part.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I have one robot.
So far, they're not doing anything for the victory point total.
Well, we've seen one. So.
I know, but I'm saying cards in general. They're filling up the side of the table, but that seems to be all they're doing so far. Except for the fact if I just cloud port myself to death, I can.
Just made it very interesting.
I can just cloud port.
Until you're out of influence tokens.
Are you done?
Well, I'm gold.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Let's see. Where did I just go? Oh, I rolled
You
everything.
cloud
I
ported.
did everything.
Yep.
Did you give me all
I
my
gave you
all my
victory points. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you were supposed to get one more for the progress token right there. Is that a thing? This card here.
When you advance the product, gain a victory point. Yes.
So.
All right. I am going to pick up everything for 2 victory points, please.
I'm going to use my chef at the forest and gain a wood and one of my influence tokens back. Thank you.
Oh, I got 1 minion left. Okay, what can I do with it? Oh, I can do that or that. No, I can't do that. So the only place you can go is here. Spend a resource to gain an influence token back.
And then you get one for also placing him.
And another one for placing him. Yes, thank you. And I get to roll the dice. Yellow. Nope. And then they all come back. Well, so
All right.
3 influence tokens on the ribbon. Oh yeah. Okay, that's all of us. Huh.
I'm going to go over here for 1 victory point. One victory point. And we'll take a coal.
Influence token and gold. Thank you.
Well, now let's head on over to.
Wonder if my guys can bump one. No, they don't bump, but they can sit on where one of my minions is, right?
Yeah, but you don't gain the bonus.
What bonus?
Like your minion, your minion's here, right? So
Yeah.
if I were to use this building, you would gain his bonus, which is a resource. But if you put yours right here,
I
you
don't
get
gain the resource?
You don't gain the resource from him. You would gain.
Oh
the
yeah,
resource
yeah.
from the
He's
building.
not placed. My bonus happens when I place the minion.
Right, but you
I'm
still
not placing a minion. He's already out there.
Right, but you also get one if I were to use one where your minion is sitting.
No, really?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
If you'd like to see the card.
Sure. I don't know if I've been paying attention to that, but I believe it.
We kind of all avoid each other's minion
for the most
buildings anyway, so.
Okay, that's where I want to go. The green market.
Really? Okay.
Yep, took care of that issue right there, real quick.
There's still one space.
I know, but I'm going to be tied for the top.
I know.
Since I've got that many there, I just did it. Why not? Black, no. Yep. Yepper. Why not?
Alright. Gonna put this minion over here for 1 influence back, 1 victory point. 3 victory points actually. Right, 1 for placing a minion, 1 for using a building with a clay cost, and 1 over here.
Yep,
so 3 victory points and a gold.
To pay the clay cost. Because it was not your free clay guy.
I know.
Whenever you bump an opponent's worker, you may retrieve your other worker or gain a victory point. Fancy. Okay. Choices. I'm gonna go ahead and do this because it sounds like fun. Why not? I'm going to the Zeppelin. Of all places.
Build a building.
Yep. By spending the resources that it costs and 3 influence tokens. And the reason I had to do that is because I'm going to build over top of the other building that builds buildings.
And that's going to advance this to the
We'll take care of that.
activate the guest thing.
Okay, so now I have a question.
Then I will immediately back it up 2 spaces.
So, I think we screwed up. When that went over there, shouldn't we have put our things over there?
When it lands on the...
It did.
The
It was
progress.
here, then he moved it
No,
back.
I moved it to here.
Sure. And at that
And
point...
then I just moved it now to activate...
What happened here?
That hasn't triggered yet, unless I'm...
When is it
Let's-
supposed to trigger is my question.
The circular
That's
thing,
the thing.
yes.
Okay.
So if he's moving it on mine right now and then activating his little treasure,
Yes.
then we would do all of the income first before that would happen.
Correct.
But if he's choosing to activate that before it's moving at the end of my action,
I'm
then...
waiting for it to hit the spot.
Okay. So
to
yes, we
trigger all
generate
this.
income now, so we would place here. However, there's a rule for who's
There's only one space
placed
left.
on. Yeah, who's on there
That's
first.
what I wanted to know. I mean,
Okay.
Let's see what my guests give me.
Where are they?
Those are victory points, those are gold, and those are victory points. So 4 victory points.
Income buildings that have 1 influence token as part of their cost. Use each player can place. No income is activated. Gain the benefits in reverse player order, starting with the current player.
in reverse player starting, who's the current player?
I am.
So reverse player is me.
No,
No,
starting with
the
So it's you.
so it would be me. I would gain that one.
Nah, it's
Was
okay.
not my intention.
I just needed to know what was going on.
no resources.
I need 5 victory points.
2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's new rules over here for if you're going to use my framer building. It's now 3 influence tokens, 4 gold. You gain 7 victory points for building.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
So, just putting that out there.
Sure. I was going there anyways, but
to build a building.
I need 1 and iron for my income. Okay. So now we've done all the income, and now you're using your treasure card to move.
Get back.
So move it back.
Yep.
Okay.
okay, my turn. No, it's Mike's turn.
It's Mike's turn.
So that's that. I want to do that. That could just happen, right? So, any reason to build these piece of crap buildings? No. Okay. So, where am I? I need to go here to get an iron. And one of these 3. Oops. Too many. Ooh, this might be a worthwhile building to build, so I will build that one. Or I will take that card and roll the dice. Black, no, and I will do my pumpkin pie for a gold and 4 victory points, please. That's a worthwhile building. It's a 20-pointer.
Interesting.
So your build a building thing is
It just went up 1 influence
cost
token.
more victory points to build a building. So that's what this would be if I want to do it that way, or I can go to the Zeppelin and do it with resources, which I can't do.
And you
Almost.
have a pile of gold over there. It might just be worth it to use the gold one instead, because same influence.
It's the same
cost.
influence, yeah. I mean, it's just a matter, and you're getting more victory.
Well,
Yeah.
the influence thing is full, right?
Well, no.
No, spending. It's going to cost you 3
Oh,
influence.
influence tokens. Yeah. I understand.
Well, what the heck. So, anyways, where was I? I guess I'll trade this in for 6 victory points, since items seem to be in short supply. 6 victory points,
6.
please.
Okay.
So if I want to build a building, why would I want to build that building? Okay, what does it do? 2 wrench cards.
2 item cards.
That's not very handy.
Take back.
For 2 victory points?
No. I didn't take back 2 butlers that time.
Oh, it's the 2 butler take back.
Yeah, and mine's the 2 golems, which I'm also not going to be able to do this time, but that's okay.
What am I looking to get? Oh yeah. Need to do that, and I want to build a building. I don't have to build a building. Oh, but why not? 2 influence tokens, push this one.
Sure we will.
And I advance the progress token. Give me a victory point, please.
This is the only peril token left on the board. Is that what I'm seeing?
No.
No?
This one right there.
I didn't see it. Okay.
Oh, I get to roll the dice. That was not successful. Yes.
Sorry, did you go?
I did. I put in that.
Sorry, you're fine. Distracted. What am I gonna do now?
Oh, yeah.
And a minion can't go where a minion is, right?
Correct. Minion can't go where it, yeah, anything is. Not your, it has to go to empty space.
Here, pay 1 influence token, 1 gold. I'd like a coal and a brick.
I'm gonna go here and pay what? I want to build that in. Okay, a coal, and I will gain 2 back. 1 for it, 1 for the space, and then roll the dice. Black. Okay, nothing. Thought it was going to be cocked there for a minute. Didn't make it.
Go over here for a coal.
Wood and a gold, please.
Iron market, solid iron for 3 gold. Take a card out of here.
Yep. Okay. So.
And roll the dice. No. What is this one? You made. Treasure cards are interesting.
Done?
Yep. Oh, no, I get to recover my guys.
Still done. Can you get mine too while you're out there? Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Amulet of Youth.
Okay.
I don't think this applies to me.
Maybe you got sold a fake, man. That's the best I can tell you.
I'd like another coal, please. Thank you.
However,
I'm going to turn in both of these.
Okay.
You may discard this card at the end of your turn to retrieve a worker, then immediately take another turn.
8 victory.
So it's kind of neat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 influence token back. And a card. I'm gonna take. Oh. Take the Cloudport girl, Billy. Flying Billy.
Flying Billy.
And these go in the discard. Thank you.
Well, and interestingly enough,
Yeah.
I am going to spend 2 gold. That will gain me 4 victory points. And I will discard this at the end of my turn to retrieve that worker and immediately take another turn. And he will go back to Cloudport. And he will spend 3 gold for 4 more victory points.
Okay.
How are you getting the bonus victory points?
There's 1
Oh,
plus
and then
3.
the 3. Sorry, I missed that.
There's no real bonus.
Yeah.
So,
That took care of the gold aspect anyway.
where was I? What was I going to do? Alright, before I go do it, and then I'm going to be told it's wrong. This is the same color as that, right?
Yes.
And this applies here, right?
Yes.
Over there. Too cold for a ghost that I won't use.
And there's your
Thank you.
And my butler to make another butler by gaining a gold, selling a gold.
Butlers everywhere. Send this guy to get his iron. One of these 3 cards here. And some jack-o'-lantern. And I roll the dice. No. What a surprise.
Okay. I'm
Bad.
going to come
I got him out there, that's all.
over here. Bump Mike worker. Whenever you bump an opponent's worker, you may retrieve your other worker or gain 1 victory point. We'll retrieve the worker.
I think it's retrieve other worker.
Other worker. Okay, that's the same
so you're
effect.
bumping
That's
me.
okay too.
Yeah.
I just needed. Yeah, okay. So there I'm going to discard 2 golems. To what can I do over here? Why did I come out? Oh, it's
Get
for
a
4
victory
victory points
point,
actually.
four
Yeah,
victory
4
points.
victory points.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I'm gonna take back for 2 victory points.
Alchemist.
I'm going to come over here for a clay and an influence marker back.
Influence token and wood, please.
Oh,
Wood.
And how much
Using
gold
the
is it to
chef.
build a building over there?
I thought that was
4
supposed to
now?
be a goal.
No, this is the chef I'm using, not the butler.
Yeah, gotcha.
Because I want my influence tokens back.
What is it over there? 4 gold and 3
Alchemist.
influence?
Yeah.
4, 3 pumpkins, which will then get rid of this guy for 6 victory points. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna come over here. Oh, I should get an extra victory point for putting this guy down. I forgot about him.
Ghost.
that- No,
chef.
Chef.
any minions I put down because of this
Yeah.
persona
Oh,
gave me a
any
victory
minion.
point. Yeah. So,
Any minion one.
so 1, 2, 3 victory points now and a gold.
I didn't even pay attention to what the bandstand was this time around.
3 guest cards, 3 influence, 3 item cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think I can get the guest card
Yeah, just a little bit. And the influence.
and the influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well for victory points.
Well, if I want to burn up another, running a little short on influence tokens.
On the 3 on the track one, yeah. And 5 victory points for me.
But I will go here and kick a wood out to gain back 2 of my influence tokens
Yep.
and roll the dice. No, as usual.
What was my plan? My plan was to somehow, some way cheat.
Oh, and I'm going to burn this off, which is 4 victory points, but no influence. Too bad.
Alright. I'm going to come over here, bump minion.
Minions don't bump.
This is not.
No, my minion doesn't bump.
Doesn't bump it, it gives
Oh,
him
okay.
the benefit, so now he
You
can
give
take
me
it.
the
Oh,
benefit.
okay. So I can't. Whenever you
regain-
bump an
I regain
opponent's
an
worker, you may
influence.
retrieve. So is that a worker?
No.
No, when,
Okay.
when
All
you
right.
place
Then,
it,
then you get nothing. Don't worry about it.
it's using the chef's building. I get an influence token back.
That's not happening. You're good.
It's not happening. Why?
Because I said so. Because I said so.
Why?
Okay, I'm gonna go over here for 1 victory point, 2. Yeah. So 2 victory points and a golem.
Good cloud Yeah, okay. I'm gonna bump him off.
Okay.
Use the cloud port. I'm gonna turn in these 2 cards for 4 victory points.
Bump myself at the alchemist.
5th victory point, sorry, I forgot Flying Billy.
Gold and influence token. Plop. And I will get 2 grand. And roll the dice. No, of course not.
4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now they're all off the board.
Yep.
Okay.
Once I realized I was nowhere close to getting first place on that, I'm like, well, I'm gonna make points off of it.
Alright.
Question is, I'm in second. 2, 4, 6, 7. You got what?
I have 7 as well.
Yeah, so we're tied. I don't want to spend anymore just to see if anything gets gained from that.
I can't spend them, so they're up here.
Yeah, you could spend it here if you wanted to for no gain. Oh no, it's not. No, yeah, peril tokens.
I
Sorry.
got a crap load of them that
Well, yeah, you get
unspendable.
but you're gonna get the.
It wasn't my intention, but that's the way it worked out.
Understood. Yeah. Your turn, Mike.
Is it any two?
Two
Well, actually,
green.
I can spend green.
For 4 victory points and a gold.
Oh, well, now there is a spot. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bump myself at the alchemist.
Okay. Is there somewhere? There is, but I don't see a lot of gain to that, so I'm going to pick up for 2 victory points.
Look at you, almost breaking 100.
Almost. Not quite there, but almost. And a pile of minions that I don't know what to do with. Like, the ghost is useless. I just went there to use to get the coal.
Yeah, to get the peril.
The peril that I needed to turn into 4 victory points, basically.
That's a crate.
I'm not going to win the peril thing, so I should just use that.
Debatable if there's a second place thing, but I mean, that's debatable. On the other hand, you know victory points gives you something. The more you go up on that chart, the more you fill this.
There isn't a second place because
it's a scratch off.
You
make
get
the choice.
You get the 1 glory for being the most, and then you scratch it off.
Okay, so we know there is no second place.
Yeah.
There hasn't been so far.
So I might as well spend peril tokens at the cloud port.
Sure.
Why not? It's victory points.
Might as well. 3 of them, right?
You can spend 3 to
or
gain
2, yeah. And
You can do 2 to gain 1. That's the cheapest, right?
I could, but I'm gonna do it this way. Maybe I'll take up both spots. We'll see.
Sure.
3 of them. Oops, sorry. And I gain 5 victory points because of things.
I was thinking of something, but now I don't remember what I was thinking of. Isn't that just clever? Right.
Sure, it is clever.
I know what I wanted to do. Oh, another persona out of the box, because I don't want this card. Influence token. And I'm going to get not that guy. Okay. Why not? It's just filling in the blanks. So you might actually do something, then again, you might not. Just gonna start filling in personas.
Gain 1, spend 1 for 3 victory points. And
I get to roll the dice too. Get a green. No. Okay.
You up, lady?
The progress token advances because I have no influence tokens.
Go!
So income is triggered, which I don't get anything.
You get nothing, and I get one.
I don't think I get anything.
And go ahead and get your buttload of stuff.
4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 gold. Two wood and a coal. 2 pumpkin and a coal.
Wood and my influence token back.
Building now is 4 gold, we stated, and 3 influence.
So it's
tokens.
my turn now.
It sure is, Mike.
It sure is. Oh boy. Let's go do this guy. Spend a grain. Get an influence token back and 3 gold. And a card, which I will select out of the deck. Everlasting Torch will do. And roll the dice. No. You haven't paid off.
So that'll be... I don't know, is that victory points for building this building? No? Just...
Well, building a building.
You can get 7, yeah. For...
Oh, 7 victory points, so... 95, 102.
Okay.
And then advance that.
Yep.
And I'm out of influence tokens.
Well, that doesn't affect till
next turn. You start your turn.
I'm just letting you know.
So here we come to... Oh, good. I need
Perfumery, in case you guys want to
one,
use
so
it. It's kind of
move
nice. It's 2 resources and 2 victory points in exchange for 2 gold.
I covered my guys.
That's super nice.
Hey, it is, isn't it?
What is?
The perfumery.
2 gold for 2 resources of your choice and 2 victory points.
It's super nice. I think you guys should frequent.
Starts putting your golems there.
You would get a free resource.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop into the cloud port again.
Why not?
This time for the 2 peril tokens.
And burn off your last influence token.
5 victory points, please.
So you get 2 resources and 2 victory points for 2 gold. That's good for me if I wanted to do that, but there must be more victory points to gain, and since it's my turn, I'll just eat this thing right away for 5 and a resource. Okay, then I'm going to... I wonder if that's even worth it. 2 victory points, 2 resources.
Maybe not right now, you've got a lot of stuff, but beginning of next game, it'll be.
Assuming I put it out, it is an island.
Yeah.
But
it's better than the other
It's
ones.
better than the Alchemist.
Yeah.
Because that's where I've been getting the 2 resources all this time. What do I want to accomplish, though, after using a building with a grain cost? That doesn't have a grain cost. That is the monetary cost. What else can I do? I can do 3 guest cards for some... How many influence tokens do I have left? Oh, so I need to go. I need to go here with my chef because I want 2 influence tokens back. And I'm rolling the dice. Come on, bro. No.
Okay, John has no influence tokens. We have to progress.
That's
Sounds good by me.
I don't mind the progress.
Alright, so we're gonna go with two
Immaterial at this point.
play. I agree. And 1 victory point for me for placing a minion.
Which begs the question.
Yes, doesn't it?
And we progress at the beginning of my turn, because I have none. But do I want to gain one back? Or do I want to just play this out?
How fast do you want it to move?
Well, I mean, it'll move on your turn.
Yep. But you're out too, right? So
Yeah, but I could get one back right now. And
that's
then it
how
wouldn't-
fast do you want it to
Yeah.
move is the original question I posed.
Yeah.
I don't need any more stuff.
I don't have much else to do right now either, so I'm like, could just let it time out.
What color is this? Is this green?
Those are red
Of course they
or
are.
pink or
I don't have any green.
weird
that I can
colors
see.
they are. No, you don't have any green.
I was just seeing if there was a use for these other than here, which I don't have any.
You have some blue to gain 6 victory points.
Oh, these are blue, huh?
Not those two.
These two.
Yes.
Do you get more if you keep looping on this thing? Does that mean?
Well, you're gonna get 10
For each 10, you get one, right? It doesn't stop here.
Right.
Okay.
So if
Yeah,
you get it here,
theoretically,
you'll get
yeah,
another
that's-
one. Let's see. Keep that gold.
Actually, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well, I don't have much else to do, so I'm gonna collect. You can take a free resource there, John, and I'll take a brick, please.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But, I'll take a pop.
That's me. Oh no, it's not. You're good. I thought I was behind for some reason.
And I'm rolling the dice on that one, and it's blue. No. Advancing, so I collect a whole bunch of stuff.
Yep.
So 4 victory points. No problem.
Maximizing victory points right now seems to be going over here for 6. Yeah, that sounds good. 4, 6 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And gotta sacrifice these two.
Good?
We're advancing?
Yep.
So I get one more turn. Well, no, wait a minute. No, yeah, I started, so I'd only get one more turn. Because it's going to end on his. And you're going to get a turn.
Oh, there. What do I get?
So, 4 victory points or 5 victory points. So what is it costing me? I have influence tokens, so I can get 5 by going to the grandstand. Spending an influence token and putting a thing on, having at least 3 guest cards, whatever. Really doesn't matter. So it ends on your turn. You're ending a game, so you two get a turn.
Yeah, so either way, if I pick up all my minions now, I gain 2 victory points. If I put down a guy there and generate another, I gain 2 victory points. So either or is going to bring me over
Stuff.
the 10.
That's pretty funny.
And then you have to cut
Oh,
down to so
Look at
little.
this. I can do this. Just for the giggles of maximizing victory points. So we're going to keep one behind because I generate one.
Well, I get one of 4 different resource
That's
types.
1,
It's not bad.
2, 3, 4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I get another golem. Yay. And I'm done.
Alright, for me, I'm going to sacrifice a resource and a gold to pick up a card. I'll take the one guest that's available.
So you can have a guest.
Well, because I didn't have to go down to cards, so might as well.
All right,
okay.
so that's it.
So, process the guidepost first. Mike has the most, so he gets 1 glory.
One glory, that'll finish off that little bonus item. Okay. So that, and then I'm scraping. We're having some entertainment.
So confused. This allows me to go back and forward by 2 on the...
No, so every time we land on that circular design, which there's 4 chances, you will gain 2 victory points if you place your influence token there.
And this allows you to do the same thing that building does.
Yes.
In the hopes that the Forever King decides to visit your village and bestow it, you seek to rid the village of all peril. If there are any peril tokens on buildings in active charters, open crate M. So I don't even get to make a choice. If there are no peril tokens on buildings in active charters, open crate N. After placing it, put it in the archive. So I'm opening crate N. We get something mysterious.
Well, it was the Happy King choice, so...
It was the Happy King choice. Of course,
Yeah.
we made the king happy. Okay. And the other card that's going to go next after this one. So that's going to be... So, what do we find out? The Forever King is deeply satisfied that you are able to rid your charters of peril. I know how hard it is to clear the eternal city of bandits, fuel shortage, disrepair, vermin, blight, and famine, he writes in a letter. It wasn't that hard.
No.
Soon I will embark on a journey to your village. Keep this candle burning brightly throughout the next month as a guiding light for my royal convoy.
A candle a month?
Open
Well, this guy's got
Tuckbox
some-
Triple I.
This is what excited me so much about this game.
Okay.
Just wait.
Open Tuckbox
I know
Triple
what
I.
it is.
And remove the contents.
An actual candle.
That's not gonna last a month.
No, but the next round we play, we have to play with the candle burning. If it goes out, there are consequences.
That's pretty funny, because here we go. King's Candle serves as a beacon.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was quite adorable.
The candle serves as a beacon for his fleet. Do not let it burn out on your watch. At the beginning of Game 9, place the candle on a fire-safe surface on the table. Carefully light it. If it goes out for any reason, note whose turn it is and do not light the candle again. If you use a building with a fuel shortage peril token, you must immediately blow out the candle.
If you do what?
If you use a building with a fuel shortage peril token. What color is that?
That's black, I believe.
Yes, it is the black one.
Immediately blow out the candle.
So nobody can come over here.
For the people
No,
at
if
home,
you use with a peril token, not a peril cost. It says peril token. So whichever ones the blacks are sitting on, you can't use those buildings without blowing out the candle.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would like to point out that we have an everlasting torch for the love of and we're gonna go off a candle.
Yeah, well, what can I
Right.
say? That's pretty funny.
But
That's
yeah,
that's
I thought
pretty,
that
that's
was pretty darn cute.
Yes, very nicely done. All right, next resolving.
Okay, so now we are doing end of game scoring in player order. Gain victory points for reputation and persona cards with the hourglass on it. Mike actually has one this time around. What does it say?
At the end of gain 1 victory point for each type of advancement card in my personal supply.
Oh, each type. Okay.
Each type. So 1, 2,
Get 7.
3,
What do we get 7 for?
4,
And Mike and I each get 10.
5.
10 you said?
Yep.
79, 89. Hell, you guys missed it by
Like
potential.
2.
I get 5 more.
And
For my-
yeah, Mike gets 5.
5 types of advancement cards.
Okay. Now each player gains the glory based on their position on the victory point track. So you make a whopping 12.
9 for me.
9 for you, and I get 8.
So there's 2, and then I gotta fill out another one and have leftovers.
Nice.
Now you'll have to explain something to me when you guys get done. So it's 2 and 9. I got 10 more. So refresh my memory.
You would gain a random peril token from what's left.
3 victory points,
A gold.
a gold, and a resource.
A resource of your choice.
And I get to
And don't forget to
block in
mark
all my
the,
personas.
Yeah, so
Chalice.
I did the extra dot. So I don't know when I picked the extra
at the
dot.
beginning of the next round. When
So
we
I don't get to
glory
store it
roses.
this turn.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't.
You know, again.
The capacity is what stores, but we get a capacity, right?
Yeah, non-winners get the capacity.
Which is
Which,
it's kind of absurd because my capacity is almost total.
yeah, at the beginning of next round, I'll be done filling in all my capacity.
I have 2 open spots.
I have 1, so.
Yeah, you guys are way ahead of me on that one.
Alright.
All right, so then
Um,
this tells us the capacity is now what we're down to, right? On storing things. Oh, I got to get our stuff back, actually. Stuff. Okay.
here's your influence markers.
Okay. Are we done with this? Are we talking?
Did you
Some
mark
more
your
stuff?
victory?
Victory? No.
And then
your
we're
influence.
just discarding down to our capacity and clearing the board. So thanks
4.
everybody for watching again.
I gotta tab over so we can actually stop the episode.
4. I get 4. I get to keep
What's going on?
4 gold.
Alright, guys. Bye bye. Oh man, we bumped that board. Look at that.
We
Way
got too
bumped.
excited.
Sorry, guys. I didn't see that till now.
Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy.
Bye, guys.
I get to keep 4